Welcome to Two Crazy Podcast Show. I'm Courtney, better known as Curly Pecan Tan, and my co-host this evening is Chloe, better known as Cousin Chloe. We are just two women that are intensely enthusiastic about cultivating life and laughter with our lips since fall 2003. Please remember, this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything shared here is independent. It's our thoughts, our views, our opinions, and has absolutely nothing to do with our careers, our affiliations, or any other parties that are acquainted with us. So, this is episode 3, Lux or Bargain. Eyebrow raiser of the week. So, Chloe, what invention doesn't get a lot of love, but has greatly improved the world?
Okay, hear me out.
Hype.
I have 3 of them. Snuggies!
Don't nobody like no Snuggie.
I am an avid couch person. And when I'm on the couch, I need to be able to grab remote. I need to be able to be on my laptop or look at my phone or whatever. And I'm always cold when I'm on the couch because usually I'm probably scantily clad. Let's just be real about it. So Snuggies are the greatest invention ever. You can do anything in a Snuggie and stay warm. Don't sleep on a Snuggie. I have a Baylor one. I have a purple one. And I think my other one is like gray or green or something like that. It's in reserve. I mostly use my Baylor one. So again, Snuggies, greatest invention ever. Don't at me. Snuggies are the best.
No.
What do you have?
Let's start with your Snuggies. I got one Snuggie for a company I used to work for, and I hated it because
You can send it to me.
It's heavy, and it's like, who can live life like this? Like, well, I'm always hot, so I live that kind of lifestyle. Anyway, my greatest invention that I think has just changed the world are 2 things, but they work together. The first one is the electric toothbrush, because I'm about that life. And the second one is a water flosser. Let's talk about a game changer. Like, on life, water flosser is the business. Now, it took me a little by surprise when I first put it in there. And so, not in there. When I first used it, that was a lot. When I first used it, and the directions tell you, use soft first. Like they take you up in increments, like soft, medium pulse, and then like we getting all of it. So I'm like, I'm a whole adult. I can floss my teeth. I know what it is. I wasn't ready. I was not ready. However, I use it morning and night. Now, I probably am overusing the water flosser, especially in the morning, but I just feel like if I have a midnight snack, like if I have something and I'm kind of like, do I want to brush my teeth again? Probably not. I'm going to get it in the morning. And it's like the dentist clean. Like it gets all in between every nook, every cranny. Like it does amazing. It's just water. This it's so good. And then you got to hold your mouth open a little bit and it runs out and you see all the things that you might be like missing in your floss. I love my water flosser and my electric toothbrush. I think you need one. I think everybody needs to have it. Like whoever created that, you might for life.
I'm sure a team of dentists, scientists, or some of those test people created those things. Am I judging you right now? Absolutely. Because you got really excited about basically cleaning your teeth. Don't get it twisted. You have beautiful teeth. But you got a little too excited about cleaning your teeth. I just want to throw that out there. I just want to throw that
jam.
Clearly, because I mean, no.
Speaking of hygiene and bodies, what was your I've got my eye on you for this week?
Well, if you must know, and I'm glad you asked. No, let me stop. So, realistically, I was like, I want to take it light this week. I'm like, I don't really want to watch the news. It's been real heavy. It's been real heavy. Last week we were talking about death and just people getting killed, and it wasn't. So I was like, you know what? I need to unplug, not literally, but just unplug from news and overpowerment of information. Anyways, I'm a big fan of Insecure. Mm-hmm. And we're both big fans, not big flans. Anyways, and I watched episode 4 from season 4, and I have my eye on Molly. And the reason I have my eye on Molly is because she's getting a side eye. Now I can't see.
That really wasn't a side eye. Like, I feel like.
Well, look, I was trying to do it quick. Don't be trying to judge how. Look, you side eye, how you side eye. I'm side eye, how I side eye. My side eye is I turn my head to the side. Side eye. Anyways, so legit, I look at it like this. There's no way you're gonna be my friend, my best friend, and you're gonna come for me at my event in front of people. Feel how you want to feel, hate how you want to hate, but do not come for me at my event in front of people. Major friendship violations. While I see the fact that they both have their faults in the evolution of the friendship in general, and I'm talking about season 1 to the most recent episode, but the culmination of you coming and trying to charge me up at my event, no ma'am, no sir. Like, no, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. If you're really my friend, you're supposed to be my sister, my sis, my homegirl, all that stuff, then we know how to talk to each other. Even if we got to correct each other, or even if one of us is out of line, you do not do it in front of other people. Like that, if there's a beef or something happening between you and I, anybody gonna know about it. But she just literally came in church. You went and asked Andrew about da-da-da-da. Oh, you went behind my back and talked to Nathan. Da-da-da. Hold on. No. My thing is, Issa asked you to do something for her. You decided you weren't going to do it. That's perfectly fine. You're within your right to do so. Mm-hmm. Then Issa was having a conversation with Nathan based on the script, and I'm taking it for the script for what it was. Issa said she was having a conversation. Very involved. Very. So Issa says that she was having a conversation with Nathan and venting about the situation of not having somebody. And Nathan said, I will speak with Andrew. She didn't call Nathan and say, hey, you need to talk to Andrew because Molly is tripping. She didn't do that. So the fact that he volunteered to do so, that's when she was no longer in the picture. Now, if you were a real friend, Miss Molly, you would have followed up before the event to say, hey, I know I wasn't able to help you out, but were you able to get a performer? And then that conversation would have happened way before the event. And you would have known, hey, she didn't get up. She actually did get somebody. Oh, Nathan was able to help her out. She got to Andrew through Nathan. Oh, okay. I don't like it, but hey, you still got what you needed. Yeah. So you're failing her as a friend. That's how I feel about you, Molly. And that's what I got my eye on this week. So I'm sure you had a different kind of vibe. Courtney, what did you have your eye on this week?
I wanted to touch on that because I definitely agree with that.
Feel free to. Sorry.
A lot of people were talking about Issa and Molly, like, whose team are you on? First and foremost, let's understand, both Molly and Issa, like, they low-key suck in friendships. But I think that's also the wave of friends. Like, there's a push and a pull. Everybody's going to have their moment of where they're not getting along. And true, yes, Molly is often the person that gets Issa out of jams. And I think at that point, she was probably over it. But at the same time, she should have recognized that her friend is growing and her friend is changing and wanting to be a part of that. So, yes, I'm in full agreement that Molly completely sucked this episode.
Yeah.
Now, I've got my eye on you. I felt the same way you did this week. Last week was really heavy. It was a lot of things that were going on. So I've got my eye on you was that bomb versus with Jill Scott and Erykah Badu.
Wait.
Yes, we snapping this.
I can't even clap. You just gotta snap it. You gotta snap it. I ain't got my incense, my lavender, and look, eucalyptus.
So chill. It was such an exchange of energy between the two of them. It was just so nice. And if people don't know, Jill Scott is my absolute favorite singer of life. I've seen her in concert like 11 times.
I thought I was your favorite singer in life.
You don't sing for me all the time. So.
Oh, okay. Continue.
Step your game up. Anyway, she sung all of my favorites. It was just so nice. And to see two Black women uplift each other and have conversations and dialogues. Like I think what I like most about these versus battles that we keep getting served is that you're getting the backstory of these songs. I love the history of it. And us as listeners, we are taking it and we're moving it into like a whole other direction. But with their versus battle, I felt like everything, the backstory and how the songs moved them is exactly what we received as listeners. And I think that's why it was my favorite one thus far. So it made me listen to both of their albums this entire time. Like they've been in constant rotation. I've just been living my best little Jill Scott and Erykah Badu life. So I love it.
No, it was great. Did I send you the playlist that somebody made from that versus?
No.
I'm sorry. I will send that to you as soon as we're done recording.
Please.
I've literally, that's probably the only thing I've played all week since that versus. Like,
can't believe
and somebody
selfish.
Not selfish. I'm just forgetful. I'm human. I am a human.
You are so forgetful.
Hold on. Your vibes are all wrong. You got to get your zen back.
Let me drink my water, get my body alkaline.
All I genuinely want to say is I was like, so like COVID's over, coronavirus is over, like everything is over, right? Like we can, the world is healed, right?
They made it better. Over, they saged us down. They white saged us. They opened the windows. The bad vibes went out. The good vibes are now here. We've looked at ourselves in the mirror. We are anew. Receive it.
Like I felt like I just ascended. Like I mean I went and I laid down and I was like,
yes,
peace. Like this is beautiful. Like
it was everything.
It was truly everything. And I think the next one is I think Nelly and Ludacris or something like that, which is cool. And I well, let me say this and then we can kind of segue. But I really liked how much everybody, like even the people that were watching, and I want to say they ended up with over 700,000 people at one point watching at one time. But I just love how literally everybody in the comments was just like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Like it wasn't, sometimes you get those random trolls and then of course people try to like keep scoring. They're like, the world won, beauty won, women won, queens won. Like it was just, and I'll say my favorite part was when Erykah was having technical difficulties. Well, I'll say my two favorite parts. Erykah was having technical difficulties and Jill went ahead and played Tyrone. Yeah. My second favorite part was when Erykah and all the kids and everybody came in there and they were around her. And when she was singing, when Is It the Way? No, Is It the Way was playing. The Way was playing. Only thing I was mad about is we didn't get to all say as a collective, Grit.
Yes.
Because Erykah was talking and I'm like, I have been on vocal rest all week to prepare to say Grit. We couldn't say it because Erykah was talking. That's the only thing I had an issue with. But other than that, it was great. It was wonderful.
So good. So good.
Yes, it was beautiful. Okay, so it is time to get into the heart of our episode and talk about lux or bargain, or in other words, shopping. So, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of tell you some of our favorite things, kind of how we shop. I know it probably sounds like real surface level, but you'd be surprised what goes into the decisions that we make when it comes to shopping. We had a little conversation beforehand, and it was quite interesting to see like how we, kind of did this or whatever.
Mhm.
So the first thing we're gonna kind of address is, what do you do more of, bargain shopping or high end?
I'm going first.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Um, I would say I'm really not a bargain shopper, but I do partake in what's considered like, excuse me, fast fashion, which is like those rainbows and that Fashion Nova. So a lot of those are because it's just something that I need like really quick. It's one outfit. I know I'm not gonna wear this again. This is strictly for the gram. I can say it. It's strictly for
Do
the
it for the
gram.
gram.
Or it's just something where I need like a quick t-shirt, especially like staple t-shirts. So I'm always buying multiple black and white t-shirts. Like you can never have enough white t-shirts because they get dingy so quickly, and because I wear makeup, like that is hard to get out. And then of course black, because they get that like dusty like gray looking feeling to them. So I'm always there for a quick little bark in that way. And then also to get like the cheap summer sandals, like those cute little flip flops that you can get in every color possible. I get those from there. So I dabble in bargains. That's about as deep as I go. What about you though? I feel like we're
Um,
buddies.
so I am I don't really call myself a bargain shopper. I'm kind of like the person who like, I want to get the best bang for my buck. And more specifically, I think because I do a lot more grocery shopping now, and I make lists and stuff like that when I go to the grocery store. It's like I'm the person, well, you may not know, but if you look at the label that's on the shelf, it'll tell you like the amount like per ounce of
Wait,
something.
I go shopping. I just
I
don't
didn't
look
say
at that
you
stuff.
didn't. Look,
I
I'm
feel like you
speaking to
may
our
or
audience,
maybe not.
not just you.
I don't know.
Some people don't pay attention to stuff like that.
I do. I mean,
Anyway,
I don't know what it means, but I'll be looking. Like, okay,
so I'm the
15
person
cents
who is
every
like,
ounce.
oh, it's 10 cents per ounce to get the bigger one, but it's 15 cents per ounce to get a smaller one. So I'm like, I'm gonna get the bigger one because I'll end up saving more money because I'm getting more product. That's me. So I am that person when it comes to kind of like grocery shopping. Um, I'm more so also the person who I'm real brand loyal. Like for the longest, I only wore Nine West shoes. That's probably the biggest one.
Yes.
Hush. Yes, only wore Nine West shoes. I still to this day have a BlackBerry, and I've had a BlackBerry for God knows how long. I have two phones. Um,
One for the plug and one for the food. Kevin Gates.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Really, you know how many people have
I
sung
didn't know
that
if that. I didn't know if that was in your thug repertoire.
It's really not, but I know the song because every time I say that, people feel the need to remind me of the song. So I appreciate it. As far as bargaining, I am the person, I really believe in like price thresholds. Like I'm the person who I know how much I'm willing to spend on certain things. For example, jeans. I will not spend over $20 on a pair of jeans because I have large thighs. My thighs rub together. I tear up jeans pretty quickly, so I'm not going to waste money. Why are you laughing? I'm not gonna waste money on jeans that are probably not gonna last me through the year. Now, recently, I have raised my threshold for jeans up to $25. Just because. Woohoo! Yeah, but that's just me. Like I am the
So wait,
price conscious.
You buy jeans several times? Like you just don't buy a pair and then they last, and then when you're like I've gone up a size or I've gone down a size. Like you buy jeans more than once?
Yeah. Like okay. I'm that person where, because I don't wear belts, number one. So I am the person who if I'm this size right now, whatever that size may be, I'm going to purchase a pair of jeans for that size. Now, because I am a woman and weight fluctuates, I still have some older pairs of jeans that I may or may not be able to fit. And then I have some that are bigger jeans or more loose or whatever. And then now I've become a little bit more fashionable with the jeans. So I buy the little distressed ones with the little holes and stuff in them. Because normally I give me one good pair, call it a DAY. So it really just depends.
Deliverance.
But I do.
In the mom jeans, not the cute ones.
Because again, first of all, I wear dresses. Let's get to the heart of the matter. I wear dresses. I wear skirts. I don't like pants. I don't like jeans. So therefore, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on a pair of jeans. For what? Because I'm probably going to wear them maybe once or twice a month, if that. Okay? So that's the real answer. I don't really wear jeans. But on the flip side, on the luxury end, I thought we could talk about some of our like favorite luxury brands, kind of what we have our eye on. And if money really wasn't an object, let's just be real about it, because money is an object and we both have a quote unquote fixed income because we get a certain amount every paycheck. Really? But if money really wasn't an object, what would be some of our luxury spendings? And because I'm very passionate about this part, I'm gonna go first. Okay. So my go-to like luxury brands, some of them I actually own. Okay, one of these 5 I actually own. The other ones are just, I just go put stuff in my cart and then I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just go to a different website. So the first one is Mcgrath Lamps, which is makeup. It's a makeup brand. She's a Black woman. Literally, they call her the mother. She is the mother when it comes to makeup. Her lipsticks are like $40. Her eyeshadow palettes are $125. I'm not going to tell you which of hers that I own because it ain't your business. As Tabitha said, that's my business. It's my business. And then I love the Chloe brand, of course, because it's my name. I did own a Chloe purse. I found it at a what do you call, like a resale
consignment?
There you go. Good answer. Consignment. I couldn't think of it. Consignment thrift store place. I found one that was kind of vintage. I had it for a little while and then it kind of started falling apart, but it's fine. I'm a big fan of Vivienne Westwood. I love how she kind of combines that punk alternative look.
So you.
Yes. Those alternative looks with high fashion, and she just kind of, as she always says, she kind of created a look versus like, oh, I'm not going to be the traditional whatever. That's right up my alley. Mm-hmm. On the vehicle luxury car side, I love Maseratis, Range Rovers too, but mostly Maserati. Then I would say Carolina Herrera. Mm-hmm. Very, very simple, very elegant. So I kind of have two sides to me when it comes to the fashion side. I have the simple, elegant side, and then I have the like statement, standout side. So it just depends on the mood I'm in. And Kate Spade, because it's classic. So Kate Spade is just truly classic. Huh?
Her brand is kind of funky.
Yeah, she has a little funkiness in there, but she's known for more of a classic, look. More so like her bags and her shoes is more so where my mind is at with that. And what are your brands?
So, my brands, first and foremost, out the gate, always Louis Vuitton.
I can't make this. I can't
Louis
make a V.
Vuitton, like it is, I don't want to say an obsession,
It
but
is.
all the major milestones in my life, like any graduation, any type of promotion, I have bought a bag. Um, so if you think about how old I am right now and all the things that could have happened in that time period, that'll let you know how many bags I might have. So that's my very first one. My second one is Chanel. I think it is the utmost statement piece. It can be dressed up, it can be dressed down, but it is something that is a whisper of wealth. You know, just a little like, oh, it's a Chanel. Going along with that, my other is Rolex. I think a good like a nice
You are a watch
statement.
person.
Yes, I'm a big watch person. That's my other thing. I like a nice timepiece on the wrist. I think it can bring an outfit together. My what was that? 1, 2, 3. My fourth one is the Audi car. A lot of people say it different. Is it Audi or Audi?
I say Audi.
Audi.
Or do I say Audi? One time I said Iudi.
Oh, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. I fell in love with it from the time I was younger. I drove one in high school. I drove one all through college until the power steering went out on it. So I have a long history with the car.
Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
You are using our friendship and trying to call me out. But they no longer make them. I would love to have an A8. Like that is it's a really big car. It's a lot of car for me, but that is my jam. If I couldn't get an A8, I would own an R8. It's nice. It's a sports car. It goes fast. There's a lot of vroom vroom in it. Yes.
Not a vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom in it. And then as far as like actually a wearable designer that I really enjoy, it would really be Carolina Herrera, like you. So you really get the scope of how different Chloe and I are. She is a lot of mix and match here, but I too do like a little bit of punk pieces, but mine are more so like in a statement shirt that I'm gonna pair with a very, very classic piece. Like I'll wear it with a pair of slacks. I'll wear it with a pencil skirt. I'm really good for wearing a graphic tee with a pencil skirt, high-waisted skirt with a nice slit and some bomb high heels. That's my jam. I'm very simple, very much into one color. I don't do a lot of color. Black and white is my jam. I just started venturing out into grays and navies.
We're getting it there.
I'm stepping into uncharted territory. But the reason why I like blacks and whites and things like that is because you can throw on a pop of color and bring an outfit together. But I'm definitely a Carolina Herrera, very much a straight, an A-line skirt, a nice fitted trouser is just, it looks so good. So nice.
The fan, y'all. You're right. Fan. Ooh, yeah.
Yes, just does it for me.
Yes, yes. So that's cool that, of course, I know we would have a few of these in common just because of, we've clearly shopped together and we've kind of done stuff together over the years. But I think the funny thing is what, like,
truly, sorry, I just keep looking. Is my head too big for a headband? It just keeps sliding back.
You probably need to pull it down some, but it's fine. Really.
Keep going. Live your life.
Right. So I think the neat thing is, I know we would have some stuff in common, as I was saying, but I think the neat thing is that we genuinely though we have all these luxurious dreams, it's the reality is there's certain things we're willing to splurge on and there's certain things we're not. So I know for me, what I'm willing to splurge on is about 3 or 4 things where um, I'm willing to put the coin out. Number one, people probably already gonna say it with me, makeup.
Makeup.
Like
Makeup.
I have a collection and I've become a bit of a collector. And I think makeup is pretty, not only just the application, but I like the containers that they come in and stuff like that. Makeup does expire. Makeup does expire. But the bottle can be super pretty. Some people don't get it. So I think it's really pretty to like keep the bottles in a perfect row. When I get my dream home or my dream makeup room, I'm gonna just have them on display because again, the bottles are super pretty. But again, it's more so actually realistically about when I use the product is I want a good quality product. So I'm willing to spend, spend a little extra to get a quality product. I get a lot of people who ask me all the time, like, oh, what's a good starter this or a starter that? And I'm like, well, invest now so you can get the payoff that you want. Because if I'm showing you how to do something and you're using the quote unquote starter makeup that you got at the dollar store or something like that, don't sleep on dollar store though, honestly. Some stuff is really good there. But if you got to say something cheaper that's not a good quality, then you're going to have to work twice as hard. Whereas you could have spent extra $10 and have a better product and, so definitely makeup. And then I would say the other thing that I'm truly willing to spend money on is my hair. Now, of course, right now I got my nice little black regrowth row, but
not call it that.
If you look at the pictures and stuff like that, those of you who know me personally or know of me, my hair is normally red. So in order to maintain a red hair color, you're going to have to go to the beauty shop pretty consistently, keep your red on. I'm not one of those people who lets my roots grow out too far to where you can see that my hair is not naturally red. So this is even new for me right now. So I'm in a struggle, not a struggle phase, but I'm regrowing and stuff like that. But trust me, the red is coming back. Don't get it twisted. But either way, hair products, deep conditioners, all that stuff, I will spend the money on it. I'm partial to the Camille Rose Naturals brand, and her stuff is not cheap, but it works really great. So I'm gonna spend it because it's for me. It's for my hair. My other thing that I'm really, I don't say I'm ashamed to say, but I feel like this is making me seem really like homely and wifely. But I have a thing for kitchen gadgets.
Like the things you see on the late night infomercials?
Not necessarily stuff like that, but like stuff that I can like truly use. Like I have a what's it called? I have a food processor, but I have like 2 of them. I have a spiralizer because, to make my own spaghetti zoodles and stuff, zucchini noodles and stuff.
I like that.
I have a tofu press because I'm lazy.
Can't you just buy it already pressed?
No. So with tofu, it comes in a block. You have to press the water out of it. And though you can like take a paper towel and do it, if you put it in the tofu press and turn it and let the tofu press it, it'll press all the water out. And all you have to do is pick it up and the water just falls off.
Oh, you're a real vegan.
Okay. I didn't know I was supposed to be a fake one.
Yeah, but I've never heard anybody else mention like I have a tofu press. Like that's like me saying I have a meat grinder.
Yeah.
And then making my own sausage. That's just what
I do. I have a tofu press. It was something I discovered it recently. I bought one and I'm addicted to it. It's the most amazing investment. I'm not going to tell you how much it costs. And then I'll say lastly, the thing that I'm willing to spend money on, and you just brought it up, which is I'm vegan. Vegan food is not cheap. So I am willing to spend the money to live a healthier life. And that's just what it boils down to. Because I can recall a time almost probably 5-10 years ago where every week I was going to a steakhouse and I was eating filet mignon, for dinner or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can do that and spend $50-$60 on one meal, then and feel probably miserable after the fact, then I'm willing to spend the money on a better, healthier life for me. So I get people that say it to me all the time. They're like, man, vegan food's so expensive. It's so expensive. And I'm just like, I've spent more money on worse stuff. So I'm willing to drop a dime from a good vegan food. So those are my things I'm willing to spend my coins on. And that's where a good portion of my money goes. I got a couple of gadgets on the way from the Amazon. Anyway. So like, what do you spend your money on?
I feel like mine are so vain in relation to yours. Like you have like good healthy things in there.
No,
and mine are just kind of like, treat yourself.
Makeup is not healthy. It's very like
treat yourself. So my first one, I touched a little bit on this in our last episode, is skincare. I drop money on skincare. Like,
I've been with her. She do.
I drop money on skincare. And I mentioned last episode that I have like a whole 10-step Korean skincare situation. So if you're thinking about all those things you're going to, I do. So you're thinking about moisturizers and eye creams and serums and vitamin C and sunscreen and oils and AHA and BHAs and chemical peels and all of those things. That's just for face. Like we're not even considering what I slather my body in, which is very sensitive. So a lot of those products are super high need, like a lot of money. Ooh, my nose. I wanted to do something else, but
we got company. Don't be digging up your nose.
Together. So that is my first thing that I spend a lot of money on. My second one is shoes. I am a shoe person, and that's because whether my weight is up, whether my weight is down, my feet are always the same. So my high heels, I drop money. I'm also a sneakerhead. So I wear a lot of sneakers. Like I will shoot Chloe a screenshot like, hey, you think these two look good together? She's like, it's ugly. It's a shoe. Like what you
they do.
And it'll be for like one outfit. Or if I can parlay it into like a different outfit, I am a sneaker head in every sense of the word. And in addition to that, I also I wear my heels to work. I wear my sneakers to work. I also, if I need to be running around, I also spend a lot of money on good flats because you need that arch support. You need to be moving around in those. So I spend a lot of money on shoes. If you listened to me earlier, I also spend a lot of money on purses. And good quality purses.
Yes, that's an investment.
Yes, it is an investment. I take really good care of them. I have their dust cloths. I have like the original bags, the original bags that they were given to me in, so like the shopping bags. I have the boxes if they came in the box. I have all of those, and they're all neutral, which is a lot of things that people say. You got the same bag, it's just different sizes. Well, I don't like to advertise for designers. I would much rather just have like a really nice bag that can go with anything rather than me having to change my bag 2 or 3 different times within a week. Like, that's not me. I like to throw my things in a bag, and they're usually really big bags. And my bags are usually half my size. I don't do small. If it's small, it's usually just something where I can stick some money, a card in, and a cell phone, like not even a key. So I'm really big on a bag. My last thing that I spend my money on, which I adore, and I've been like this since college, and Chloe will tell you, I love dropping money on some underwear. Like my undergarments, I drop money on. I spend money on bras. I spend money on, Chloe, underwear.
Anyways,
I spend a lot of money in that respect, and I believe you can never have enough. I'm very blessed in my life, and I think you should have something. It's just me and Bert, Ernie, and Elmo.
This is a family show. Family show.
And my ring light fell.
We can edit that out.
Trying to be fast. Can we edit that? I ain't gonna edit it.
Oh.
Should I show them I'm blessed again?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the editing.
You ain't gonna do the editing.
I'll fix it.
Anyway. So I love not just a neutral, because you can't wear certain colors underneath everything. So if I am wearing something neutral, which is 9 times out of 10 what I am, so a black, a white, a skin tone, which is definitely a blessing to see these days, because everybody ain't tan, okay? We are cocoa,
medium
brown sugar in these streets. That is nice. And then the other thing is, for a little zhuzh, a little situation to make yourself feel good on a day that you don't feel well, is a nice red on a skin tone, or a nice pop of blue on your skin. I'm all about that life. So I have all of these likes, and it's just a lot. I spend the money on the things, but yeah, that's what I do.
So I just thought about this. What's one thing that you've purchased that you regret purchasing? I'll let you think, because I just popped that on you. We've been planning to talk about that. But I started thinking about like regrets, and I didn't actually buy it, but I own a Gucci purse, and it was a gift. And I keep saying like, I need to get rid of this purse, but I've yet to do it. For some reason, I just keep hanging on to it. Mm-hmm. I don't even like Gucci like that. And this is way before all the controversy and stuff like that. But I'm like, I literally just can say I own this Gucci purse because I do not carry it. I don't use it like at all. Ooh. So when
I forgot. We were recording for a minute there. I was like,
no. Rude. So rude. I know. We record this late. For the audience to know, I'm not going to say what time it is. We're in 2 different time zones, but it's late. So, anyway. But my thing is with that purse, it's like, it reminds me of certain things in life. And I just kind of keep it tucked away, but I don't really, like, use it. So, do you have anything like that was either like a gift or something that you bought where it was like, why do I even have this anymore? And you might not.
Yep.
What?
I have several things. The
One.
first, I have a feather boa, and that thing is shedding everywhere. Like every time I go to move it, it's 9 million feathers are falling out of it. But I can't get rid of it because I feel like there's going to be another like Harlem Renaissance party I have to go to, because that's the original reason why I had it. It was for a Harlem Renaissance event.
A theme event?
Yeah. And got it off Amazon. It's little golden feathers all over the floor all the time. So yeah, I would definitely get rid of that.
Yeah. So what do you think is, well, not what do you think, I'm sure you know what it is. So I feel like everybody has that one thing that's like their secret obsession that like kind of no matter what it is, you're gonna buy it, like no matter what.
Yeah.
Within a reasonable, price point, of course. But like it's like something like you without question you're gonna consider buying. What's yours?
Hands down, men's sweatpants and pajama bottoms. The bigger they are, the better. Like, I know they are not the most attractive. I know it does nothing for my figure, but they are so comfortable. And if I don't have to use my own money to buy it, say a boyfriend's closet or his drawer, I'm taking those. Like, if I've ever been your girlfriend, if you've ever been like the homie that I fell asleep like at your house before, any of that stuff, I'm stealing your stuff. If it's gone missing, I probably have it. It's even better if I can get it for free. Like
I just say so. What you're saying is you're a thief.
Low key, I'm a thief. And I have them in all different colors. I have several black pairs.
So does that mean you had a lot of boyfriends, or was it? Or did you purchase? You said you had a lot of different colors. I was just trying to get clarity for the audience because you had said,
I have purchased
a
lot of those. What I have taken from the aforementioned boyfriends has, God, y'all get the light. The light.
The light is attacking you for being
the light says, go to sleep. What I have taken from boyfriends has been pajama bottoms.
Okay.
And it's only 3 pairs.
Okay, cool.
So, gives you some insight into my life.
Okay, 3 pair. That's
She's
great.
An angel.
Me, myself, personally, I am a fan of what, I'm sorry, talk about. Did you say you're an angel? Is something on your face down there? Is that why you doing the bird?
Wing me. I'm an angel.
No, ma'am. No.
Wing me down.
No. Either way, as I would say, for me, my thing that I always buy is what I actually have on right now. I love a good statement t-shirt. You give me, I don't really like t-shirts in general, but if you give me a t-shirt with some quirky saying on it or like a little funny picture or something like that, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna buy it. When Maxine Waters had her Reclaiming My Time, and this girl came out with some shirts that had Maxine Waters sitting there with her glasses like this, and it said Reclaiming My Time. I bought that shirt in 3 different colors. Okay, this shirt is actually
3 different colors.
Yes, and it was a Black-owned business, so I do try to support Black-owned businesses. But yes, I bought it in 3 different colors. I have it in red, I have it in gray, and I had it in black. Yes. But yes, as I was saying, I like a good statement tee. I'm one of those people, if I wear a t-shirt, if I have to wear a t-shirt, there's gotta be a reason. And like she said earlier, she will buy a shirt or like something funky punk rock and she'll pair it with a pencil skirt. I'm the person who's going to buy that funky shirt and I'm going to put a tutu on with it or some white yellow pants or something. That's me. So I love a good statement t-shirt. I actually have on the way an avocado shirt and the seed of avocado looks like a butt.
I clearly need to see what this looks like because
it's root from the good old Amazon. So I can't wait. But yes, I love a good quirky shirt. That's right up my alley. I'm willing to spend money on it. And heaven forbid you have on a shirt that has something quirky on it. I'm gonna ask you where you got it from. Most of the time, I actually have people give me t-shirts because I like the saying. And I'm also the person that will read your t-shirt and be like, oh my gosh, that's funny. Or I get it or I don't get it sometimes. So, I mean, it is what it is. But we're going to move on that was our Lux or Bargain main segment, and I feel like you got to know us a little bit better.
Yes.
Um,
And I'm not.
but,
I don't steal. I'm not a thief. I just want to put that out there.
But if you do date her, she gonna take your pants. Just know that. Anywho, so for the Made Me Blush segment, of course, this is where we talk about what was embarrassing and or sweet. And I think both of us have embarrassing stuff. So I'll go first because mine's really, really kind of embarrassing yet kind of awkward at the same time. So I've been on my walking kick of trying to get in my 2 miles, maybe 3 miles a day, every day. You are struggling with that headband. I'm real close to telling you to just take it off. But get my little cardio going, walking and doing at least 2 miles every day. So on my days that I'm off, I try to do 3 miles. So this past week, I can't remember what day it was. I think it was Friday, Saturday, one of them. Either way. So I'm out and I'm trekking it. And I waited a little later in the day to go. And so it's like the heat of the day. And in Texas, it actually got hot for a change. And I'm out there trekking it. And I mapped it out to where my my 3 miles was going to end at my back gate of my complex. So I'm trekking. I get to the back gate. It's locked. I was like, what the what? So then that's the other thing. So I tried my key because according to my complex, my key is supposed to unlock that gate. Not the case. So again, it's hot. And I was doing what they call fasted cardio, where you don't eat anything before you run or whatever. Girl. So I have to walk all the way, almost like it ended up being like 3.85 miles by the time I actually got back to my front door. So I had to walk all the way around my complex, go through the front gate, and I live at the back of the complex. So then I had to walk through the complex just to get to the front door. I was like, this is so embarrassing. And the thing was, what really made it embarrassing, what made me blush, is people see me walking, and I have my little sweatbands on or whatever, and I'm just like, so yeah, I got to the front door and I literally collapsed into my apartment, and yeah, I killed like a half a gallon of water just immediately. I just opened it, ice, just boom. I'm like,
I know how you be out there looking. You probably had them headphones on. You probably looked hot.
I was I got like red. Like I was really afraid if I had to go any further, I was gonna pass out. That was embarrassing. My life was on like there wasn't no trees.
Could you have called your husband to come pick you up?
He was at work. This is I'm off one day during the week. He was at work. I texted him and said, I'm glad I'm alive. Girl.
He was like, what happened to you? I can't see him now.
Basically. I was like, oh, by the way, get some more water on the way home because I can kill this gallon.
Hilarious. Mine is equally embarrassing. Georgia has gotten a little warmer here as well, especially like in the middle of the day. Not mad at it. The sun is, oh gosh, hold on. The sun is shining nicely and brightly. So when I go to sleep at night, I don't like to be hot at all. Let's preface it with that. So I wake up in the middle of the night, a full out body sweat, like going from my head to the bottom of my feet. Like I am sweating to the point where I need to get up and I take a shower at like 2:30 in the morning. That's how bad I am sweating. So I get back in the bed, change the sheets because it was that serious. And I'm like, I'm just gonna like air it out. And so I'm laying in bed. I'm like, why am I still hot. Like, I've let my body cool down. I should not still be feeling like I can't, like, it was almost to the point where I was also like not being able to breathe. I was so hot. So I get up and I go check the air conditioner. Like, what is this thing on? So it's telling me that it's reading 85. I'm like, dang, that's hot. Let me see what the AC is on. The AC wasn't on. I had cut the heater on when I got in from work. It was on 70.
You probably was up there thinking you had coronavirus, up there hot, sweating, fever.
It really puts into perspective the difference between 70 on an air conditioner and 70 on heat. Like, I just knew my life was over. Nope, just had the heater on. The heater on, and it's 80 in the environment. Just bacon in the warmth.
Toasted curly pecan cake.
Toasted
pecans.
Toasted pecans. Just out here. Just butter me up like I'm on rotisseries.
You're an idiot. I just want you to
That's what I felt like when I was rolling around in my bed trying to get comfortable. I felt like somebody was just like wiping me down and like butter because I was just that sweaty. It's like, what's the matter with me? And then my arms are literally up in the bed because you know how you're supposed to like put yourself out there and just roll. No, it's the heaters on. Then I didn't help it because I took a warm shower. Anyway.
Just.
So, going forward, it is Fenty Beauty's Uncensored. I love their packaging. Like, this is so cute. So, of course, I said if I do wear color, it is always an ombre. So, Uncensored is what is lined around the outer corners of my lip. And in the center is another MAC, which is Breathing Fire, which is a nice, I know you're finna tell me, I don't know why I'm showing it in the screen, because can't nobody see it. So
take it out the tube. Thank you.
This is that for choosing these colors this week is because I had to step into some authority at work. I had to boss up. I had to let people know this is who I am. This is what you don't mess with. This is what I'm going to do. This is what my expectation of you is. And if you don't do it, that's fine. But you're going to do it because I said what I said.
Period.
So I also came across a quote that summed it up perfectly for me. So if you follow me on my personal Instagram account, you probably saw me post it. I posted all three. It said, anything not said directly to you remains unsaid, by Myleik Teal. So my interpretation of this is, if you ain't pulling up, shut up.
I know that.
Period, Pooh.
That. Exactly.
Well, on a lighter note, Breathing Fire, because that's clearly what I serve all week at work.
Well, on a lighter, more happier note, my color is Colored Rain, Black-owned brand, and the color is called.
Oh, you ain't used that too much, because I can tell.
I have not.
Yeah, I can tell. I know how you wear your lips, like how you wear your lipstick. Yours goes straight across. You never keep the angle that it's delivered in. Go on.
Anybody asked you to tell all my business? Thank you very much.
My bad.
Anywho, no, I have not used this a lot. Number one, because it's what nude. And that ain't my ministry. Anyways, my color is serene. and I ain't feeling serene right now. But I've been in this zen all week until I had to talk to you. Jeez. Okay, so my color is my colored rain, and it is called Serene. It's a nice pink, peachy nude, little mauve actually, in my opinion too. But I picked this color because, again, from the verses and just really my whole vibe this week. I did some baking on Sunday. I just been real kind of right here. I've been real level. I've been real not really worried about anything. Been in a good peaceful place. I've been enjoying my evening walks by myself. I put my headphones on and no, I'm not listening to a little scrappy or none of them. I'm listening to like worship music, and I've been really just at peace. And that's a good place for me to be in because I'm always like worked up and I'm always worried about something. And I got a lot of stuff going on. But I have found that those 30, 40, sometimes 50 minutes that I take to walk and just kind of be at one and breathe and feel God's air, it's a wonderful thing. So that is why I picked Serene by Colored Rain. And because that's really what the vibe is. I don't have a quote to go with mine. It's just how my atmosphere really has been. I've been intentional about that for this past week. Is just really leveling out and really enjoying the moment and enjoying all the beauty that is God's beauty, God's creation. So, all right. So it is time for the final spray. We're going to wrap this thing up real quick. So, of course, we got to recap the episode. So we talked about the shopping, all the things related to the shopping, what we like, what we don't like, what we spend money on, what we don't really want to spend money on. Hopefully we mentioned some brands that you had never heard of that you might want to check out. We'd love to know about, maybe some brands that you have heard of that, you're like, hey, have you heard of this brand? Hey, have you heard of that brand? But I think it really just explains to people a little bit more about who we are, where our interest lies, I don't want to say what we feel is important to do with our money, but where we're willing to kind of go the extra mile when it comes to spending our money. I feel like we're both equally very responsible and take care of, our necessities. And then, of course, you have those luxuries or those things you want to splurge on or just, give a little extra money towards. So I think that's a great thing and it's nothing to be ashamed of. So next week's episode is going to be called Highlighting and Contouring for the Gods. Don't let the title fool you. We're actually going to be talking about our religious walk and talking about our spirituality. We just thought, of course, we have to have a quirky name for the title, but we're really going to dig deep and talk about our spirituality and our religion. So we really hope that you're going to join us next week. Of course, the new episode will be uploaded next Wednesday for you to check it out. Courtney, go ahead and finish us on out.
All right. Just want to say from the both of us, thank you so much for watching. As you can see, we are slowly dying. We are dropping further and further into our chairs. Thank you for holding out with us, watching us. We so appreciate our return followers. So if you love what you see, please go out, like, share, subscribe on our YouTube channel. Catch us also on our podcast account on Instagram, which is, I do not know this, Two Crazy Podcast, as well as our individual, oh God, as well as our individual accounts. I am Curly Pecan Tan on Instagram, and my co-host is Cousin Chloe. Please share us with your cousins, your friends, your baby
your
mama,
girlfriend,
your baby
your mom,
daddy, your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your granny, all these people. Thanks for entertaining us, and we will see you all next Wednesday. I promise to have it together next Wednesday.
We both gonna have it together. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Go shop.
Go
get some off of Amazon.
What?
I'm telling people, go get them something off of Amazon. to go
Who's gonna
shopping.
get them something off of Amazon? We
The
could have them.
people. I
Oh.
told them to go get something off of Amazon. We're about shopping.
We should start an Amazon list for them.
Good idea. Okay, we're gonna start an Amazon list. We'll let y'all know when it's up.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
now that pushed me up for some shopping. Pull up. Bye.
But the name of the
eyebrows are strong,
ma'am. Because they need to be done. It's a lot of hair up there that I gotta cover. Okay, they're gonna be strong until I get them done. Thank you. Anyways, my